Rashesh Shah of Wwatch, who believes that the pause on tapering will help the emerging markets in the near term. Ahead of the policy, Rashesh said that the RBI may maintain status quo.
I think for India as well as for emerging markets, this is a good thing that has happened. I think the short-term crisis that have got created in the last 3 months has abated now. So we will see inflows. In fact, the good thing has been that India has seen inflows in equity markets in spite of all this. So I think we'll continue to see inflows, but I think investors will also want growth to come back. So investors will also look at on the medium term. So in the short term, I think the flows will be back because money will start flowing back into emerging market funds and India will get its share of that. The currency pressure which was also there has now abated, so that will also go away. And I think we should see stable currency, more flows into equity markets, maybe even in bond markets because, hopefully RBI will also ease liquidity as we go forward. So overall, I think good news for India.
Sir, as far as the rupee is concerned, where do you see the rupee finding its bottom? And do you think it's going? And what is the timeline where you see rupee really coming down and settling at any particular level? And what is the level that you expect the rupee to be at?
See, I think the rupee should fluctuate a little bit here and there like all other currencies do, because one of the good things about India is that the rupee is floating. So it will float in that sense, and when you float, you'll go up and down. But I think on the whole, we do believe the fair value of rupee is around 59, 60 or so. So it had overshot a lot when it went to 68. So I think around this range between 58 to 62 is a good range for rupee. It should also stay in that because if it appreciates too fast also, it's not good for exports. It's not good for our imports also. So on the whole, I think to allow the rupee in this range is a good thing because the structural adjustments on our trade account will also happen as a result of this.
What is your expectation from the RBI policy tomorrow? There's a new governor who is going to be announcing its maiden policy. What is your expectation? Will it be a rate cut? Will it just be reversal of some of those measures that were there to tighten the liquidity? What do you think is going to happen?
I think after today, I think even after today, it's hard for RBI to cut back on rates because I don't think there is any room for comfort and complacency yet. It's still early days. The short-term issues are getting handled now. So on the whole, there may not be rate cut, but I think the easing of liquidity is required, is warranted, and I think RBI is also cognizant of that. So some of the measures which had tightened liquidity, especially in the short term, it should get eased off. And RBI has quite a few instruments, with it, including cutting CRR and others to ease liquidity, and we should hopefully see some of that.